subscribe. Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
Ladies and gentlemen, why don't y'all give me a nice thumbs up if y'all can hear me? Ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear me clearly, I would like everybody to give me a thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know that I'm being heard correctly, so there's no technical difficulties. How y'all doing, man? Oh yeah, we're a little bit early. We're a little bit early. We're chopping it up. I'll be up late with y'all asses, so I'm early now. A lot of stuff we're going to cover. Ladies and gentlemen, Fletch, we're not going to have that. We're not doing the attention trolling thing. We're not going to do that. So you need to chill out, Fletch. So, how's everybody doing before we get started, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all know what I have to do. I got to first give a shout out to some of the regular faces in here to show them love. Let me take a peek in here, see some of these regular faces. Seneca in the building, Melanin in the building, Black Seminole in the building. We got Sea Killer in the building. We got Whitney in the building. Big Dog in the building. Zuri in the building. Let me see. Maroc in the building. Miss T in the building. Shane in the building. Melanie Icy in the building. Suntan up in here. Trinity, what's up, Miss Trinity? We got Grinds TV in the building. Let me see. Diavion in the building. And Da Vinci in the building. There it is. Solon in the building. Shout out to Solon. So a lot of stuff we're going to get into while everybody's piling in the room. Y'all give me a retweet, by the way. Everybody give me a retweet so that folks know that we're alive right now. So first thing you got to talk about, the Remy Ma Papoose situation. It is getting very ugly. Remy Ma, a very fine female MC, phenomenal rapper. Papoose, another phenomenal rapper. He's more of an underground battle rapper, but Papoose is very nice lyrically. How long they been married? They've been married for what, 6 years? I don't know how long they've been married. They got a baby. How many kids they got? I know they got one child. Papoose held Remy Ma down when Remy Ma went to prison for capping on somebody. She bust on a girl and went to prison. Papoose was holding her down. What's up, Nikki the God? I see you, beloved. So their relationship and their marriage became a hip hop symbol of Black love. They were like, look at these two. Look at these two in hip hop holy matrimony. You know, he was the ride or die. She was the ride or die. She did a prison stint and he held her down. That was things that the hip hop community dream of. That's the Bonnie and Clyde relationship. I'm holding you down while you're doing a bid. So now there's been rumors over the years of infidelity. There's been dudes linked to Remy Ma, some other battle rappers that she's been allegedly booed up with. And then there's accusations about him having his side pieces. And now they're going very public with a lot of the mudslinging. I really don't like it too much. I don't like it. I don't like it. Allegedly, there were some text messages between Papoose and female boxer Clarissa Shields. And Clarissa Shields was allegedly texting Papoose and he was asleep. And then Remy saw the text messages and posted the text messages up. And it's and then they've been going back and forth on social media. Papoose, he posted a pictures of her booed up with this battle rapper who looks a little dusty. Yeah, it looks weird. It looks very weird going on. So Remy was supposed to be booed up with this battle rapper. Oh goodness. And they're just going back and forth. And I just saw Remy, there was a tweet because they just been all three of them been going back and forth. Clarissa's talking about she'll whoop on her. I'm like, I don't know, Clarissa. Remy's a shooter now. She's a gunner, so I don't know. You got to be careful. Remy Ma is a gunner. But just all three of them been on social media slinging mud. Then Remy put up something talking about, yeah, Papoose like to get his. She put up a peach emoji. I guess that's his Bucci cat. She said he likes to get his Bucci cat played with his legs behind his head. And I don't believe that. And when they start doing that, all women do that. When they fall out with a dude, they start, you know, questioning his manhood, talking about he done did some weird stuff with his Bucci cat. I don't believe that. That's just the last ditch low blow to challenge the dude's manhood. I really want them to get it together. I wish they just, if y'all gonna get a divorce, just make it cool, make it a clean split. Don't make it all dirty and nasty. Y'all got kids. The kids are gonna be on social media at one point. They don't need to hear about their dad, Bucci Cat, being in the air. They don't need all that. They don't need to hear about Remy Ma's dusty side niggas. They don't need to hear about that. They don't need to hear about that. That's gonna embarrass these babies. If y'all gonna split, just go ahead and make it amicable. You know what this is about? This is let's look at the bigger picture of this. This is about, and I used to talk about this on the Mac Lessons radio show, how when women are in relationships with guys or marriages with guys, and the woman is more financially stable or she is the primary breadwinner, because Remy Ma is the primary breadwinner in that relationship. Because some of the stuff she's tweeting and sending out on social media, like, yeah, Papoose won't get out of my house. You know, yeah, women, when things go bad, they'll start letting you know what they own. That's my car. That's my house. You know, that's my office. You know, they'll start throwing rank and letting you know what they own. Um, we got to break this down in a large scale sense. Because when women are in relationships and they are more financially stable than the guys, unfortunately, a certain level of respect is lost. This is a harsh reality. And there's a few reasons why some of the respect is lost, no matter how, how you cut it, how you slice it. A lot of times the level of respect isn't there. They lose respect. I used to talk about this on Mac lessons back a decade or so ago all the time. See, the main reason is because the traditional gender roles and expectations, um, that's been reversed now, because in relationships, we associate masculinity with being the primary provider. And see, when this dynamic is reversed, see, that creates tension, and that creates the diminished perceived respect of the man's role in the relationship. And also a woman who's in a relationship like that, who's just a little more successful, because I mean, she's had hit records. Papoose never really broke as an artist. He's a phenomenal MC. We're not taking anything away from that, but commercially, he's never really broke as a commercial artist. But Remy has platinum, well, gold. I don't know if she has platinum, but I know she has a couple of gold plaques, right? So, she can still tour. She can still get a nice bag hitting the road. So she is the primary breadwinner. And a lot of times when women who are significantly more financially successful than the male, they might subconsciously feel like that partner is not fulfilling the traditional protector and provider role. So that leads to an internal imbalance. It's a real weird thing. Another reason why, because there's a power imbalance in the decision making. You see, when hold on, who's this? Hold on, who's this? Hold on, who's this? Hold on. Okay, who is this? Okay, hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I'm getting I hate when I get text messages early. But like I said, there's a power imbalance in the decision making. See, the person who has the most financial wherewithal, they're going to have to make. They get to make the decisions. That's what it is. The person bringing in the most bread, they kind of get a say so of what's going to happen in that household. When one partner contributes more financially, they're gonna feel like they're more entitled to make decisions and be more of an authoritative figure. You understand? So yeah, if a dude is earning less than the woman ain't really trying to hear his decision making in many cases. Unfortunately, that's unfortunate. You know, because on a subconscious level, she'll perceive that as him lacking the proper leadership initiatives if he cannot provide more resources than she can, even if it's unwarranted. Just on a subliminal level, that dynamic is there. And another reason is because societal judgment. You know, a lot of people talk. You know, just like with Oprah and Stedman. Stedman is like a punchline. Stedman has been a punchline for the last 40 years. It's like a kept man. He's in the background. He ain't got no say so. They keep Stedman in the back house somewhere. And he's treated like a side nigga, you know? Oprah's out here doing her thing. She don't really be out here with Stedman. Stedman is in the house like a maid or a butler. You know, you don't hear nothing from poor little Stedman. Yeah, he doesn't have that respect like that. And so a Stedman is almost like a joke now. So if the woman is making more resources and you sitting in the background, okay, she's Oprah, you Stedman. And from a societal standpoint, they view that as being less worthy of respect. You see? And that external commentary or subtle criticism that creates doubt within the relationship. Women, you know, Remy is hearing this stuff. And a lot of women, let's be real, some of y'all women out here, let me talk to the women in the room. Women, raise your hand if you are in or have been in relationships with dudes where you were making a little more than him. Can you please raise your hands, ladies? Because we do have a lot of ladies in here. Let's be real. Let's talk to the ladies for a minute in here. Raise your hand if you have been in a relationship with a dude and you have made more money than him. Excuse me. There's been a few. So when you parade this guy around and your family and your friends know about this guy, you kind of hear or sense or feel the energy and the vibe. Some of your homegirls get to whispering, girl, do you have to pay for everything? Your mom and them get to talking. Well, if you go on vacation, who gonna pay for it? You know, they start asking questions, and low key, you feel kind of embarrassed. Low key. So that even leads to some more diminished lack of respect there. You feel embarrassed because you got an auntie, you got some loud ghetto ass auntie who's gonna say something. They gonna be saying so they gonna say something and embarrass you. Like, girl, you out here you keeping niggas, girl? You out here keeping niggas? You a sugar mama now, girl? They gonna bust you out. Like, no, no, I'm not. I mean, he does his thing. You know, girl, are you a cougar now? What you? Yeah, they gonna start clowning. Yeah. So that's going to get into your subconscious, and you're gonna, feel a certain way within the relationship, and also that plays on the perception of his ambition and drive. Like financial successes, that's associated with ambition, determination, hard work. And if a dude is earning significantly less than his female counterpart, it might be unfairly interpreted as a lack of drive or effort, even if the career choice is based on passion, circumstances, or other valid reasons, just the perception. So a lot of women don't want to feel like, ultimately they're carrying the relationship financially and emotionally. They don't want to feel like they're doing that. Yeah. And also the main thing, man, there's going to be a resentment over unequal contribution. That's the real thing because after a while, if you're the woman and this dude ain't really making that paper and y'all kind of living it up and y'all got a big mortgage and y'all got to pay that the insurance, you got to pay the insurance on them cars and you're footing the bill. Women don't like that. Women do not like that. They do not like having to foot the majority of the bill at all, no matter how much money you got. Women do not like that, especially if there's a dude around, and forget about the circumstances. Like, damn. I mean, come on, man. Let's make something happen so we can equal this thing out. Yeah. So that's gonna the woman paying the majority of them damn bills. You're shouldering a lot of the responsibility and the expenses, and you're paying for the kids' schooling, and yeah, that's gonna lead to resentment. So women start being acting like, well, let me go get me a side dude. Let me go out here and flex my power. If I'm the man, quote unquote, in the relationship, let me do what dudes do. Go out here and get side pieces. A lot of women think like that. So, unfortunately, this relationship, I just hate to see it go down like that. I hate to see them throwing mud at each other publicly like that because I like both of them. But y'all chime in. Let me get the family to chime in on some of this stuff. Brother 666, hop in, and then we'll get Da Vinci. 666, hop in, brother.
Hey, Tariq, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How are you?
I apologize if it sounds a little janky. I'm on the road doing some late night work, but I wanted to ask you a question because I mean, you bring up valid points and everything. I do feel like men should take the lead on a lot of things. Uh, what do you think about the dynamic between a miss and a film?
No, which who?
Like a stud in a film.
Oh, now that's interesting too because yeah, a lot of the films, a lot of them are in they are basically many of them experiment. You got a lot of the young films who will try to experiment a little bit, but after a while, them films are going to be like, okay, let me give me a real dude. They'll play around and experiment for a couple of years, but after a while, they're gonna like, I got to get the real deal. You know. And truth be told, some of these damn studs, they get it together after a while. Some of these studs get tired of studding because then they got to start paying bills. These studs don't want to pay no bills. Shit, that mortgage pop up on their ass. They're like, well, shit, let me go get me some damn heels and a miniskirt and find a nigga to help me. So yeah, them studs kind of wise up after a while when them bills get a little heavy. You're like, well, I ain't that studdish shit. Especially down in Atlanta. Them studs are changing up down in Atlanta. Them studs, they be wearing some Timberland boots and baggy pants until that mortgage hit. And then they had a strip club with a thong up in that ass. And then put a wig on to cover up her fade. Hey, wait. Didn't I just see you at the trap house? Yeah, nigga, I'm twerking now. The trapping ain't working for me. It's too dangerous in these streets. I'm about to pop pussy right now. Shit. So, so yeah, some of these studs are cleaning up after a while. Yeah, shout out to all the reform studs. Shout out to y'all. Uh, let's get Melanie. Then we get Melanie in the building. Melanie, Miss Melanie. Then I'm gonna get Nikki. Then I'm gonna get Twizzle. Melanie, what's up, beloved?
Hello, is on me
Yes, ma'am.
or Twitter?
Yes, Melanie. What's up, dear?
Oh, hey, I wanted to chime in on the topic. Hey, everybody in the room.
Mm-hmm.
We was having a deep conversation about this the power dynamic between like men paying the bills and women playing their part basically. And I was just telling them like it do build up resentment when a woman have to stress out about like how I'm gonna get this done, where I'm gonna get the money from, the resources.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just saying like men get their ideas and creativity when they out and about in the world and building and growing with each other and building those brotherhoods to help grow finances and different ideas of coming up with getting money. Women don't really work that good together like men do. So it's very a very different dynamic.
Yeah.
So it's going to be more stressful on one women out in the world fighting for resources because it's like we don't really want to deal with all that.
Right.
But men could do it. They get an excitement out of challenging each other and building resources and coming up with different creative ideas even when they fall on hard times, that build that momentum of getting up and figuring it out again and getting out and it builds like their masculinity,
Yeah.
and I just feel like it's not that the woman's saying like, oh, if I'm the breadwinner, I don't respect you. Because if a woman is making more than her man, and the man, like Papoose got some money, like let's be honest, he got some money. Why he won't live within his means? And she could submit to him and get him that power until he build himself up.
Mm.
And then like all the little contributions she could contribute to, but he could handle all the bills. And then that would build his respect back up because it's like, I don't have to pay these bills. My man paying the bills. We living off his income. And that give him that respect and it keep her from being embarrassed from the world. And I'ma just land there.
There you go. Thank you so much, beloved. Nikki the God in the building. What's up, dear?
Peace, Flex. I had everything prepared I was going to say because I've been talking about this all day, but you've said pretty much everything. I've gone into the aspect of her just being a narcissist and her cheating on him first. And I was going to say how she was going through some type of midlife change over the past couple of years. I noticed her behavior had gotten strange and she started dressing and behaving more sensually than she did before. All of that, blah, blah, blah. But when it comes down to it, what you said about the money, that's a big part of it. My issue is he held her down for 6 years while she was locked up for assault.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think that counts for anything? Don't you think that that counts for some respect, for her to respect him a little bit more?
Yeah, it's just that a lot of people are thinking that. That's what a lot of people are saying. But thank you so much, dear. So yeah, Remy has been the last like year or so, but she was showing that body. I guess she's been in the gym doing something. Her body's phenomenal. And she's about to be 45. So is she going through a midlife crisis? Ladies, sometimes some women want to squeeze a last bit of hoeing out before they hit the wall. Sometimes if she's trying to squeeze that last pinch of hoeing out, you know, she's like, damn it, I still look good. I'm in my mid 40s. Let me go out here and run these streets. Let me give the streets one last lap before I have to hang it up. Ladies, do y'all think like that? Some ladies, come on. Sometimes y'all want to squeeze a little more hoeing up out the juice. You understand? Y'all want to run one more lap. Usually you go out of the country to do it. You go down there to Jamaica. You go down to Jamaica and you get one of them coconut rub downs, whatever they be rubbing on y'all asses out there. You go down there and get a little rub down, and then Trevor takes you behind the bushes and slips some bammy up in there, and then you come back and act like nothing happened. So yeah, a lot of women want to get that last relay lap around the hoeing streets. You want to get it in because when you hit the wall, no more hoeing for you. You're not going to get chosen. Once you hit that wall, once that back gets unreversibly big, and you're not going to really get the same good pickings that you used to get. You know, and sometimes dudes go through midlife crisis and all that stuff, but dudes can still be in their 70s and 80s, and if their paper is right, they can still pull. Women, your money ain't gonna make a difference. See, when you get like 60, 70, 80, and yeah, your money ain't gonna really be a lure for these dudes, unless it's like, you one of these chicks that drink rainwater and eat shrubs and herbs and your body is just tight like that. Sometimes you'll see some of these freaks of nature where these women who are like 71 with these real fine ass bodies, that's rare. But even then, some dudes are scared to smash. Cause you smash one of them old fine women and you tear her little old hip up, and then you might be liable for some kind of lawsuit or something. So you still want to tread lightly, taking one of these elderly women to Pound Town. You don't want to do that because you don't know what's going on internally. Somebody grandmother went and got a BBL and a nigga done put her in the buck, and now all of a sudden she got to get a damn an amputation on her shin because you done stopped all the blood flow. Now she's laying up in the bed like the grandma in Soul Food with no leg. Because your niggas wanted to take her to Pound Town. Leave these grannies alone. Let's get brother Twizzle in here. Twizzle, what's happening?
Man, you hella stupid, dude. I can't stand you, brother. You understand me? But hey, man, this is hey, happy holidays to everybody in here, man. You know what I mean? This is a kind of sensitive subject right here. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know this is the ism and this is macking
Okay.
right here. And some people can't take it and some people don't want to listen to it. But this is reality and you're gonna have to face it and you're gonna have to go through it. So I'm just gonna say this, man. I'm just gonna say one word, power. Power is corruptive. So therefore, once people get the bag, they don't know
Mm,
how to act. And this is the good way to see people. So therefore, like no shot to nobody, but once the independent female movement went on and they started getting the bag, you couldn't
mm,
tell them nothing, and nobody don't want to cooperate. And my dad always told me, anytime you in a position to where you got a woman that's doing the same thing you're doing, it's no longer companionship. You're in a
mm,
competition. It's all about who's going to get who's going to outdo one another, and then who's going to, what I'm saying, who's going to lead. And anytime you in something like that, it's just like you're tap dancing in quicksand, man. You finna go down fast. So you opened up the space for the ladies, and I was just falling back when you said the ladies. I kind of fell back, but then you shot me the mic. So hey, I gotta, put my 2 cents in the gumball machine, man, to spit this game, man, because the ism is so soft and the macking is cracking so hard to where it's just on and popping and they don't want to deal with it. But shout out to you, Tariq. I love you, my brother from another mother. Ain't nothing you can do about it. And you really need to bring the ism back because there's a lot of people and a lot of these young
yeah,
cats who need it. Because first thing we need to tell these young cats is first thing first, don't never move with no woman. Because once you move with a woman, you's over with. You living on borrowed time.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to
Much
you,
respect, man.
Tariq.
Thank you so much, brother. Yeah, man, it's an interesting dynamic out here with these relationships. Very interesting dynamic.
Hi, I'm Mateo. Do you want to learn about Hidden Heroes? Hidden Heroes from A to Z is a cool book that tells the stories of amazing black heroes you might not know about. You'll meet inventors, you'll meet explorers, and leaders who change the world. It's fun, inspiring, and you can learn so much. Get your copy now at hiddenhistorymuseum.com. Let's discover our hidden heroes together.